All right. What is this, episode 11?
Episode 11 of the...
Oh, yeah, see, last time we never said it.
We're saying it today, goddammit.
It was the 10th episode, and we didn't say the name of our show.
That was like the anniversary, man.
This is horrible. We're going...
Oh, that's an idiot thing.
Okay, hold on. Divine, can we make a public little, I guess, goal here?
Yeah.
And that's to tone down on the swearing.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
We're going to try.
Yeah, I have no problem with that, man. I have fillers. No,
you don't.
I've read a dictionary. I know. I have fillers, bro.
All right, man. So, I'm
gonna fill it up.
It's your boy Chris. Follow me on Twitter at I'm Chris Green. You know I gotta plug it, man. Instagram, the ignorance is free with a Z.
With a Z, y'all. This is Mike Divine. You can follow me at Mike Divine Music with a K. I ain't gonna cuss. I'm gonna say cuss. K-U-S instead of C-U-S-S. For all y'all Jamaican out there.
We're trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Of course, like always, you guys know you can hit up the YouTube channel, The Ignorance is Free with a Z. Make sure to like and also make sure to subscribe. Listen, I want to go right into this thing.
Yeah, let's do it, man. What's up?
Jay-Z.
Talk to me, man.
Why is it that people said that that lyric, that last part right there, you want to know why the Jewish people own the property in America?
Mm-hmm.
Here's how they did it. Why people are saying that was anti-Semitic?
There's nothing anti-Semitic about it.
That's what
realism.
That's what I'm saying. And on top of that, it's kind of like, you know how like there's like positive stereotypes, like people are like, oh, black people have big penises and Asians are good at math, and there's these little positive stereotypes, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're Jewish and you heard that
white people are good at rugby.
I can see that. Actually, they are.
They really are.
They're fantastic at rugby.
I hated rugby, man.
Yeah, the school I went to, RH King, that was the like the sport. They tried to get me on the team. I'm like, yeah, you guys just. I would be like the only black person
getting your ass kicked.
Trying
to throw the ball sideways and shit. It's like, this is football. I'm throwing it up there.
Yeah. So okay, listen.
Yeah.
That line. If you're Jewish, are you offended by that line?
Absolutely not.
People are on this thing and they're saying, wasn't really expecting the Jay-Z to go the anti-Semitic when I started listening to the new album. Pretty disappointing from Hove, awaiting the inevitable. It's not anti-Semitic, it's true, which is exactly what
I'm saying.
But it is true.
But this isn't this is not even the first time that Jay-Z has used the Jewish line in his music. What does he say at that one? Are you do you listen to music or do you just skim through it about Jehovah and Jewish and all that? Like, this is not the first time.
He also has on the Jay-Z American Gangster record No Hook. He goes, had to get some challah bread so you can holla back. My Jewish lawyer to enjoy the fruits of letting my cash stack. So it's not the first time he said stuff like this, but it's just fact. And you know what's crazy to me?
So facts, bro.
And what's crazy to me is like these people are getting all up in arms about a Jay-Z lyric, about it being anti-Semitic. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, first of all, he's not even insulting you guys.
That was definitely not an insult
at all.
And who runs all the record labels and TV stations?
This is what I'm saying. It's fact, anyways. But what I'm saying though is you're so quick to jump up and be offended and say some stuff. I was gonna say the S word.
S word.
And say
Stick
some
stuff.
But what about like all the other injustices that's going on in the world, like especially against us, the dark skinned folk? They don't say nothing about that.
Or Native Indian.
Or
nothing.
Nothing.
But
they're like, yeah, you know, Jewish people own all the property in America. Wait a second. How dare you?
Like, that's so untrue.
That's what I'm saying. And where is the insult in this?
There's no insult. When you watch any movie or any TV show like Seinfeld or all those big blockbuster movies, you always see who are the main. Okay, all those comedy movies that came out probably in early 2000 up until now.
Yeah.
Who are all the producers?
Yeah, come on,
Seth
man.
Gordon, Jonah Hill. All of those guys are Jewish, and they have no qualms about putting it out in the movies.
Yeah,
and say
why?
they're Jewish.
Why
I have nothing against Jewish people.
Of course.
If I mention them in a
Shalom,
song,
shalom.
yeah, man. If I'm mentioning them in a song, it's to embrace the culture. If anything, Jewish people, we can learn from them.
You know what? And you know,
I don't understand why they're blasting Jay-Z about something so idiotic.
I want to. I don't mean to interrupt you there, but I want to
shout out to MC Foov, the Jewish MC who put me on like 4 EPs, man.
There you go,
that's my
man.
dude right there, man.
Showing love to each other. I want to speak to this record too. So at the end, he says that line about like holding money to your ear or whatever like that, and there's a disconnect, and then I'm listening to this
Hold on,
song.
what was this?
Yeah.
What was this?
What do you mean?
Sorry, holding money to your ear?
Yeah, at the end of the record, Jay-Z, he goes, something about, I see you on the gram holding money to your ear. That's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here. So a lot of rappers, Future went off, 50 Cent kind of went off, but
it's funny that you say that because I was trying to send you a clip about Lord Jamar on Vlad TV.
Yes.
Holding up stacks of money. He's like, that makes no effing sense.
It was corny.
Do you not find it corny?
I think it's stupid.
Why are you putting stacks of bills to you? He said Bill Gates never done that. You never seen Martin Scorsese.
Look, at the end of the day, listen, man.
Who talks
Jay?
to a stack
Listen,
of
no,
money?
Jay never said you shouldn't do that. So, okay, listen, Boozy. I don't know if you know Lil Boozy.
Yeah, Lil Boozy.
So
yeah,
Lil
yeah,
Boozy,
yeah.
he has something to say. Let's just get into that clip real
Check it
quick,
out.
man. Kind of stupid.
Stack of money to your head.
Who cares?
I don't know about y'all, but he doesn't tell me what to do, like in Louisiana, that's just like a trend, This shit won't stop in Louisiana of us putting stacks in our ear and things like that. Jay-Z is a powerful person, he stopped the auto-tune, he stopped all kind of shit. But yeah, like nigga, we do what the fuck we want, we're a different breed, Everybody don't have bank accounts, Everybody don't have bank accounts, Everybody don't know about assets. Everybody didn't come up, Everybody not business minded like that, I hope you don't think they're gonna stop us from putting stacks to our ear and shit. That shit ain't gonna stop us from putting stacks to our ear. Nigga, stay with a pocket full of money, Everybody ain't got black cards. Nigga, yeah, big old facts. Nigga, I can put this bitch to my ear all you want. I ain't getting locked up for it. That's just something people do. He's not a guy to me, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, if Jay-Z tell me stop wearing Jordan, if Jay-Z tell you to stop wearing Jordan, you gonna stop wearing Jordan? Nah, I'm not, If you your own man, you not. Yeah, if he tell you stop wearing Jordans, you gonna stop wearing Jordans. Most of y'all niggas just dick riders. Most everybody ride nigga dick, y'all niggas just aggravated dick riders.
Wow.
This is the thing, right?
I'm gonna stop wearing Jordans.
Okay, no, but honestly, man, like that song has a lot of gems in it, a lot of jewels in that song. And honestly, and you know what? If you listen to that record and that's all you got, that's the only thing that stood out to you.
Yeah, you're hanging on the
Something's
stack of money on
wrong
your
with
ear.
you. Something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
He's talking about, not everybody has black cars, not everybody has assets. Or
Assets.
even a bank
A
account.
bank
I'm like, okay, well,
account.
listen to the record. He's trying to show you how. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and to me, it's like, really, that is all you got from the entire song. He's saying, putting stack. And on top of that, Jay did not say, don't put stacks of money to your ear.
He never came out and said that.
He never said that. He's just basically saying, we don't call that money.
Well, that's ignorance is bliss.
This guy,
You know what I
man.
mean? Like, pay attention to what the song is. Obviously, these dudes aren't really paying attention to lyrics, man.
At all.
Well, because when I first took in that song, Jay-Z's way over people's head. And Jay-Z has always, from the beginning, if you listen to even Reasonable Doubt, I'm still revisiting that album and listening back to it.
I'm picking up new stuff.
Yeah, even The Life of Times of Sean Carter Volume 1, the Dynasty album, even that album, like there's stuff that the song with him and Beanie Siegel about the dads, when they talk about the dads, leaving them and stuff like this. That
record's dope.
That Jay-Z has some tracks where you're just like, really? His wordplay and just his cadence, like everything about the way Jay-Z rhymes, like nobody's ever going to be on Jay's level.
Well, I mean,
You know what I
again,
mean? Like,
it's all a matter of opinion, though.
It's all a matter of opinion, but I mean, for him to say, "Oh, Jay-Z's not God to me," and y'all gonna stop wearing Jordans if Jay-Z says to stop wearing Jordans, if Jay-Z has that much influence over pop culture, then applause to him, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he might have a legitimate reason to tell people like, "Yo, it's time to wrap up the J's and put them away."
Dude, I don't wear Jordans anymore.
I don't wear Jordans. Well, I have 2 pairs, but
I don't wear. First, this is the only time I'm swear Michael Jordan's a dick. So I'm not wearing Jordans at all. And I'll swear one more time. Fuck that guy. But okay, listen. You know
That's
about,
another topic, but yeah, I need to understand why you feel like Michael Jordan's a dick.
you know about the Kanye West and Jay situation. You know, Kanye.
What's going on with all of that?
Okay, so look, Kanye right now, he's leaving Tidal. He's suing Tidal for like $3 million,
Which is Jay-Z's company,
which is Jay-Z's streaming service.
Yeah. So
basically, what is it? So Kanye apparently like put all the money into like videos and things of that nature, and Jay was supposed to reimburse him. Apparently, none of that stuff happened.
Okay.
So even outside of that, it's getting more personal. Jay took shots at Kanye West on his new album. And just run a quick clip in regards to that because we got to talk about that.
Oh, for sure.
We have to get into that
for sure.
All right.
So in Kill Jay-Z, this is Jay-Z on Kanye, okay? He says, but this F everybody attitude ain't natural. But you ain't the same. This ain't kumbaya. But you got hurt because you did kumbaya. You gave him 20 million without blinking. He gave you 20 minutes on stage. F wrong with everybody is what you're saying. But if everybody's crazy, you're the one that's insane.
He's saying that back when Kanye was coming out with The Life of Pablo,
Yes.
they gave him 20 million from Tidal to put it out on Tidal as an exclusive.
Right.
And then he gave him, when Kanye went on that 20-minute rant on stage when he was telling Jay-Z, Jay-Z, call me, bro.
Yeah, the one we played
We'll
earlier.
play it again in a minute.
Yeah. So that's what he's talking about. He said, I gave you 20 million, you gave me 20 minutes.
Sit here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life, even at the risk of my own success, my own career. I've been sent here to give y'all the truth. Jay-Z, call me, bro. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z, call me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man. I'm not trying to be the man. I just am a man.
What are your thoughts on that, man?
I don't know what's going on in Kanye's world, man.
So is this all Kanye? Like
I don't think. Okay,
Jay's
I don't
side?
think it's all Kanye. I think that Jay and him have been in the industry together for so long. There has to be some bad blood drummed up at some.
Where did the
point.
bad blood come from?
Well, success and ego.
A lot of people.
Who's the bigger entity in the world right now?
Well,
Kanye or Jay?
I think-
who has more credibility right now?
I think it's gonna be Jay.
You really believe that?
Yeah, man. Jay has. I think Jay is the more consistent brand.
Consistent, yes, but
No.
Who's
What-
more in the public eye?
No.
As a trendsetter?
What I mean by consistency is Jay's been consistently level-headed. Jay's almost predictable. So, if, as an example,
Predictable how though?
even the way he handles himself, the way he's portrayed,
And maybe that doesn't make him it doesn't make him as vulnerable. Like you think about Kanye West and who he's married to.
yeah,
Okay? Kim Kardashian, one of the like she's in the public eye every single day of her life.
Yeah.
Her whole family. And Kanye's a part of that too because he put himself in the show.
Yeah.
Right? So if anything, Jay-Z might be looking at Kanye as like, you're a jackass right now. Like,
Well, that's what
look
I'm
at what
saying.
you're doing to your life.
Well,
bro.
that's what I'm
you're,
saying.
You're in the public eye with this girl who comes from this image,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm not living that life. Beyonce's not out there doing that, right?
Right.
But for them to have bad blood, and for Jay to pull himself away from Kanye and not even call man on a money thing,
Mm-hmm.
and to say, look, this is the situation. Let's squash this. Let's make this deal happen, or whatever. There has to be some middle ground with this. Like there has to be some lawyers coming into play. There has to be like a mediator. There has to be something going on.
I think personally it's over. Because here's why I say that. Okay, first, let me tell you what I think happened. Jay and Beyonce, very private.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Before Kanye linked up with Kim, Jay was probably looking at Kanye like, all right, you know what? We're going to bring you into this inner circle, whatever. Jay and Beyonce, inner circle. Look at the people Jay-Z's surrounded with, right? Like all level-headed, keep to himself, out of the public eye. Jay's like, all right, Kanye, you could do that too. Now all of a sudden, Kanye clicks up with Kim. Like you said, Kim is constantly in the public eye. Kanye's now following down that lane. So Jay's probably like, dude, you're messing up. You're running with the wrong crowd. So whatever. It's still nothing. You're my boy, da-da-da. You know, that little clip there that I just played you, that was on Hot 97, and one of the people, they brought up a really good point. What if it's just something as simple as the two wives don't get along? Me and you,
that could be it.
Well, this is what
they
I'm
won't
saying.
let the kids play together.
This is what I'm saying. So it could be
Right.
it could be something that's like me and you are brethren. If our wives didn't get along, right? And then Divine, you're like, yo, come over for dinner or whatever like that. Maybe your wife would be like, yo, don't invite Chris because then he's got to bring her, and vice versa.
Yeah,
it could be.
It could be as something simple as that.
As far as stemming this whole situation between them. But the reason why I think it's kind of done, and the reason why I say Jay-Z being predictable, is because people go off on Jay-Z, they say whatever they want, blah, 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 blah. But once Jay-Z puts it in a record,
yeah, it's done.
he put it in a record. He put it in a record. And on top of that, like, Kanye's trying to leave. Kanye was championing, title. Like with that new album, he was like getting people join, sign up.
Yeah.
And apparently Kanye was supposed to get some kind of bonus.
For how many people he got signed?
Yeah, subscribe to that service. And he didn't get that either.
Okay.
So now he's just like, all right, yo, bun this, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you got the personal on the rocks. Now the business is on the rocks. And now Jay-Z, he puts it in a verse?
That's scrambling.
Come on, man. Come on. I don't know. Like, anyway, so listen, let's keep it moving, but I just want to get your final thoughts on the Jay and Kanye situation. Do you see a resolution? Sum it up.
I think, yeah. Well, you know what? No. I don't think it's going to happen right away because Jay seems like a really stubborn person because he's all about his business. He's a businessman. Right? So for him, if Kanye is going to get in the way of any type of success off of this new album or anything in the future, he's going to pass. Just straight up. Like, look what happened with Dame. Look what happened with Beanie. Where's Memphis Bleak?
I just think that, like, but I just think that's disgusting.
And really and truly, what is Kanye? How is Jay-Z benefiting from Kanye's career?
He's not.
He's not eating off of Kanye's
I know, but I just think
anymore.
it's disgusting.
Not that
though,
it's
man.
right, but at the same time, there's no benefit there anymore. Kanye can go off and just start his own label if he really wanted
But, like,
to.
dude, come on, man.
Well, he has good music, but what I'm saying is, like, Kanye is on his own. Really, he doesn't need the Rockefeller name to hold him up on anymore. Just as much as if Beanie's on his own, he could do his own shit.
But Beans ain't doing nothing, man.
Well, he's doing some stuff.
He came not on the level that he was doing it with the Rock.
No, not on the level. But what I'm saying is that if Jay-Z was to say, you know what, bun this, I don't want to deal with Kanye anymore, let him go rock and do his own thing, it's not hurting Jay. It's not hurting Ye. So really and truly, if they were to just settle it and just move forward and go their separate ways, that might be the best thing.
And
I think they're at that age where
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
They're both dads. They're both in the public eye, but in a different level.
Yeah.
Kanye's over on that side with the Kardashians. Jay's overly successful at his age, at his ripe age, putting out music still. He doesn't really need that.
I agree.
You know,
but I want to say one thing before I want to say one thing before we cut that off. Kanye West, graduation album, Big Brother. The last song on that album, Big Brother. That's a Jay-Z diss record.
I would say it's a twist.
Nah, nigga, that's
it's
a
not
Jay-Z
a whole.
diss record.
It's not. No,
it's not like
you can't say that's. How can you say that's a diss record? Am I gonna get Joe Budden on you right now?
No.
Would you really call it a diss record
of
or
course
a
it's
term of
Jay-Z.
endearment in a sense?
No, that's a diss record, dog.
But
it's not. Listen,
he's
subtly
he's subtly dissing Jay, but also he's talking about Jay in an endearing way.
Yeah, no, I get that.
How
it's not.
big,
Yeah,
brother,
it's no.
was
It's
Biggs, brother.
It's not a Tupac hit him up diss record. No. Of course not.
No,
but it is.
I wouldn't call that a
but
diss.
Who talks to Jay like that?
No, but nobody talks about Jay like that. But in hip hop, when we were coming up and the graduation album dropped, I didn't hear anybody mention it being a diss record.
Man, you crazy.
I didn't even listen to it as a diss record.
It's a diss record.
It's a diss record, but in a different tone.
Yeah, it's not a punch you in the
He's
face.
not coming out
it's
yo, F Jay-Z,
no,
I'm on the Rockefeller.
No. I never said that.
Okay.
But it's still a diss record. Look at the Beanie Siegel, Average Cat.
Yeah.
Listen to the stuff that Bean said in that record. You know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He even says it. He's like, this isn't a diss record, it's a real record. You're gonna tell me that that's not a diss record?
Not saying that it's not.
That's a diss
But
record.
he came right out and said something.
I know, but what I'm saying though,
like Ye kind of went left in a little bit and did not come right out and say, I'm dissing Jay-Z. It was like that song was meant to tell Jay, this is how I feel about this.
Yeah, and that was what Beans did on Average Cat.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go back and
Listen,
revisit
all right,
that.
you know
I haven't
what?
heard that
Listen,
song in a
okay,
while,
how
but-
about this? How about this? We're gonna be on a divide on this for a minute. You guys in the comments, let us know what you think. Graduation, Big Brother, was that a diss record? Also, let us know what you guys think about the Jay-Z and Kanye West situation. Who do you got in this? With that, let's keep it moving. Let's get into the weekly Ratchet Report. I got some more black ignorant stuff for you guys. Let's keep it black. Super blackness. I don't know where that came from.
Back in high school, I used to be like, oh, hell no, told my motherfucking earrings. Nowadays, I be like, oh, hell no, hold my motherfucking eyes.
The weekly Ratchet Report, brought to you by The Ignorance Is Free.
Don't get me f***ed up, bitch. I'm still hood as shit and will f*** your ass up.
I'm just a fan of that ghetto
I
Asian
love it.
girl.
I'd love
wanna
to meet her.
I want to meet her, but I'm actually afraid she'd rob me.
You know?
So let's keep it moving. Let's go right into the Ignorance is Free this week. So we're just gonna jump right at it. So naked man goes crazy on bus commuter train and sprays a cop with pesticide before getting tasered. Now, what I like about this is he's black.
Oh.
See, when I read this, I'm like, okay, that's a white dude
Yeah, because
for
you
sure.
never see a black guy. Where is this taking place?
I don't know. It's probably in the States. But the point is, I like the fact that he was black. And the reason why I like that it was black is because at least he got his off. You know, like when black people interacting with cops, we normally don't get ours off.
No.
At least he sprayed the cop with pesticide before he got tasered and probably killed. But moving on, Spam. Spam turned 80 today.
Like the meat?
The meat.
Or, sorry, the fake meat?
Yes,
Yeah.
it turned 80 years old
Oh my
today. Do you know what
gosh.
Spam means?
Spam?
Yeah, I will give you $10. I'm rich, people. If you can
I'm
tell
rich!
me, if you can tell me what spam means.
Oh, man.
All right, you fail. So spam means sizzle,
Sizzle,
pork,
and
and
is that really what it means?
sizzle, pork, and
Come on, man.
That's what spam means. All right, listen.
Ew. Okay.
So in Japan,
Sorry, just quickly, have you ever tried spam?
I mean, F no.
Okay.
Why? You've
But
had spam?
No, I've had corn, canned, tin.
Like corned beef.
Corned beef, but
I don't even
everybody-
like corned beef. It's too salty.
Yo, this guy's Jamaican.
I knew he was gonna say.
This is a black man who doesn't like corned beef
Man, I like corned
with
beef.
with the little cut up onions and,
Yes,
and the
I'm
ketchup
aware.
and barbecue sauce.
I
with
know.
the, with the
I've-
corn and rice. Wow,
I grew up with it. Listen, okay, in Japan,
I love me some corned beef.
in Japan, which is always interesting. I love getting headlines from Japan. Pillows can be sex partners. I'm just saying, like, think about it though. That's not that far fetched. I
It's
mean,
not far-fetched,
Like, I
but
mean,
that
like,
just-
have you never woken up like with just like a boner, just like banging?
Yeah, but
So is it not? Have you ever woke up with your pillow between your legs?
absolutely no.
Divine's a liar. See, right now you guys can't see, but
Why
he's
would?
looking, he's
But that's
looking
more
at
of a
right
girl
now.
thing. I always see girls with pillows between their legs, but not a guy.
So okay, so if you're in Japan,
Yeah.
this is what's interesting to me.
Why Japan?
I don't know, but why do they need to make a point of that? Why can't it just be something that just happens in your home?
Yeah.
But they need to make a point. Pillows are sex partners. Think about that. So NASA
Oh, okay.
NASA has politely clarified that it's not running a child slave colony on Mars. So that was a thing. Woman, 71 years old. She got married. So that's great. Love is possible for everyone. Hand claps.
Congratulations.
So she married her 16-year-old boy toy. This happened in Indonesia. And obviously the family was against it.
Yeah.
But the family came around. They both threatened to kill themselves if they didn't. So they got married and that happened. Now, so keeping it moving, mom defends decision to breastfeed son while having sex with husband at the same time. Middle-aged man tried to use a dog to lure a 10-year-old in his van.
That's scary.
So that's your weekly Ratchet Report.
That's scary.
Now, Mike Devin,
Yeah, I'll go on.
you have a child.
Yeah.
Any type of occurrence ever happen while breastfeeding? Did you ever just
While
want to?
breastfeeding?
Yeah, you ever want to get in there?
No. No.
Well,
I don't find that very attractive.
So what do you
personally.
do when you see that in public? Like,
When I see it in public? Oh,
oh
cool.
yeah, are you like? What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like women shouldn't breastfeed in public?
I think they have every right to.
Okay.
I think they have every right to do whatever the hell they need to do.
Okay, what about cover? Should they cover?
They can cover. Or
No,
not.
should they cover?
They should, just because of the decency of them and to respect their body.
Okay.
Because if I'm married to somebody, I don't want them flashing their breast to everybody that's walking around. just that's my personal opinion.
Okay.
So I would just say for the decency of humanity to cover yourself.
Now, what if they don't? What if this lady's like, no, I don't think I should have to.
Then I would say, okay, that's to each his own. You can do whatever you want. It's your body. I would just rather you cover out of respect for yourself.
Yeah.
That other men or women aren't walking by staring at your breast. That
Is that
your
creepy
husband
though?
looks
But
at.
is that creepy? Like, do you ever see that? Like, dudes just like staring at, like, you know what I mean?
all the time?
That's
But
disgusting.
men just like, well, and lesbian women love breasts by nature.
Yeah, but I mean, like while
breasts are
it's-
breasts. Like,
Yeah, I
doesn't
know,
matter.
but breasts are really there. They're not there for like sexual pleasure. They're there to feed. You know what I mean?
Did you just
So-
say breasts aren't there for sexual pleasure, but there's a place called Hooters?
No. I said no. I said they're not.
Oh.
They're not there for that. They're not there for that. They're there for feeding your kid.
They're there for feeding the kid, but are you telling me that breasts aren't attractive?
Of course they are. You
There you
insane?
go. Like-
but I'm saying they're not meant for that.
They're
so
not
what I'm
supposed
trying
to
to
be.
say.
They're not
So what I'm
supposed to
trying to
be.
say, Divine, is have you ever been out, seen a girl breastfeeding,
Right.
no cover? We're men. When we see a little cleavage, we gotta look.
Not in that case.
Do you
though.
ever look?
No.
Divine's a goddamn liar.
I've never. No.
So what's going on with the Rob and Black China situation? Is this interesting to you?
It is interesting, but at the same time, it's not. I mean, I feel as though they pulled Rob back into the whole show just because he had no loot. So, no, I'm serious. Think about the last how many seasons of the Kardashians and Rob disappeared because they were saying he was depressed or he was fat and now he wants to lose weight. Now his mom, he's been having problems with Black China. Obviously, they've been going through their trials and tribulations on the show because my wife and I watch it every Sunday.
Yep.
It was the end of the season a few weeks ago, and him and China like been going back and forth, even before the baby, after the baby, during the baby being in the belly, and she won't let him back in the house. She kicks him out. She lets him back in. It's just a big controversy between those two.
Can I play the most recent clip here and then I'll let you continue
Why did
with
China
that?
shoot him in the head? Like, what's going
Oh
on?
no, you gotta check this out, dog. It's crazy.
She's wild.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, if you think you've got relationship problems, Rob and Black China have got everybody beat. Their meltdown today is one of the craziest things I think we've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely. It's got it all. Cheating accusations, revenge photos, and plastic surgery shaming. But what's really at stake is their daughter.
Rob, what's all the commotion, man?
This is much more than just commotion.
Rob, talk to me. What's going on?
This is an ugly, nasty war of explicit images some say has revenge porn written all over it. The social media brawl between Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian erupted earlier today when Rob claims BC sent him this video of her hooking up with a guy in, quote, the same bed Chyna and I made our baby in, the house that I paid for, that robe I paid for. Rob was just getting warmed up. His Instagram rants came fast and furious, mixed in with several nude photos of Chyna, all of which have since been deleted, along with Rob's entire account. Getting the IG plug pulled didn't stop the Kardashian. He quickly took to Twitter, typing, "Since Instagram shut me down, everyone peep my Twitter, LOL." He tweeted the naked photos again and repeated earlier claims his baby mama is a cheating, drug and alcohol using woman that he gave hundreds of thousands of dollars for weight loss plastic surgery.
Oh, man.
And high-end jewelry. Chyna responded by Snapchatting her diamond-encrusted Cartier jewelry with Drake's song Cameras playing in the background.
I swear to y'all lies.
Social media went nuts, and even celebrities got sucked into the mess. When T.I. criticized Rob, the 30-year-old shot back saying the rapper and his ex Tiny had a threesome with Chyna. We reached out to all reps for comment, and so far no word on any legal action, but the Twitterverse is full of people calling what Rob did revenge porn. For now, we'll end on this. Rob was critical of Chyna for posting this booty-slapping video on the 4th of July while he was spending quality daddy-daughter time with Dream in Chloe's pool. At least Rob and Chyna can agree on one thing. Their little girl is cute.
Long story short,
Jeez.
this happened yesterday, Divine.
Oh.
I can't believe you missed this, dog. Yo, Rob went off. He went off,
Yeah, that's
man.
that's not off.
She
That's
was like,
off, man.
yo, okay, first of all, she was banging out some next dude in the bed, whatever.
Yeah.
So like she China hits him up and she's like, yo, Rob, you did all this, but you beat me up and you trying to act like it never happened. You put your hand on me, I swear to God, on my kids, but I'm supposed to be quiet because you're a Kardashian. And then she's saying, oh, the light will come to light or whatever like that. So that's why he went off. Yo, she clearly just used him.
But did Rob, like, okay, I've watched that whole show, okay?
Yeah.
Does Rob not know who Black China is?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, did you not know before you got into that relationship
That's
with
what
her
I'm
that
saying.
she's friggin' crazy?
And all she does is she just sleeps with rappers.
Like, look at who her baby daddy is.
Tyga.
And then Tyga ends up with one of the sisters. Come on,
I don't want to
man.
go down that road.
No, but I'm saying, like, come on, man. Like, I would, honestly, I'm so glad that we do not live in their world, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Like,
disgusting.
honestly, it's gross. It's nasty. Rob, if you're listening ever in this entire life of yours, all you need to do is get joint custody of your daughter and just see her and don't worry about what Black China does.
No, but like, dude, okay, if you were in this situation, would you be blowing her up? Like, would you air all your business out there?
Absolutely
Or would you just
not.
take the L silently?
I would just take the L silently. Well, I know because I've learned from my mistakes and things that I've done in the past of blasting my ex. You know what I mean? And it doesn't get you anywhere.
Nah.
You just keep digging and digging and
And it
digging,
make-
and
he
you're just gonna
looks-
keep firing shots back and forth, yo. Like, it's not worth it. And it's not even just your name that you're tarnishing; it's your family
It's
name.
your brand. Yeah, the
you know what I
brand.
mean? It's the Kardashian brand. So if Black China is bringing you down, she's bringing the Kardashians down.
And the worst part about it too is like everyone knows like why she got into this relationship in the
We all
first
knew-
place.
Even when we were watching the show on TV, wifey was like, "Oh, you know why she's with
She's
him,
just
man."
using him.
We already knew that from
So,
the hop.
so this is why it's so funny to see him going off. I really loved her and I can't believe. It's like, nigga, of course she did. We knew this shit. Sorry, another swear word. So hold up.
Yeah.
I want to say this one last thing and we'll get off the Rob Kardashian. So
garbage.
He puts his business out there. T.I., this is what you heard in that little clip. T.I. hits him up on the gram. He's like, why bring your business to IG though? Look, you got worked, bro, but at least keep it to yourself. You letting the world know you a duck. I mean a big duck, a mighty duck, Ronald McDonald the duck, Scrooge McDuck, Howard the so on and so forth. What's with the duck? I don't know.
Okay, first of all, and who? I'm a big fan of T.I., but who is T.I. to talk about bringing your business to the world? When he has a reality show.
There's a reality show too.
If you have a reality show, how are you going to tell man that you shouldn't be putting your business out there when we know about everything about him and Tiny? Everything.
So
I just watched a clip with him and Tiny today arguing about she wants to go on the road with Escape and bring the baby, and he's blasting her saying, no, you can't do that.
This is what I'm
So
saying.
you can't.
Yeah, it's
call
very
the kettle-
hypocritical.
You're calling
Yeah,
the kettle
it's
black.
very, very hypocritical.
Like, come on, man.
But
Reap what you sow.
But long story short, Rob's like, you know, you want to chime in, whatever. So that's what you heard in the clip. And Rob's like, yo, you paid China to have sex with you and Tiny, to have a threesome. So not only did they have the threesome, but he's suggesting that he paid for it.
I can see that.
So, you know, I don't know, man. I think it's crazy. Personally,
In the Hollywood world, man, anything's possible.
Personally, I think Rob just needs to fall back. He looks like a sucker right now.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he just got played. Just take the L, keep it moving.
Keeps digging a hole. Every day that dude keeps digging holes. And he has a personal coach, too, that his mom hooked him up with. So
What, to lose weight?
No, well, to
Or
motivate him.
like a life coach?
That's what it's called. He has a life coach, some black guy. Can't remember his name, but he's been on the last few episodes of the show. And he rolls with him everywhere. All of a sudden, it's like his best friend. So it's hilarious, man. I love it. It's so funny. But that's none of my business.
Yeah,
Rob, keep doing your damn thing, bro.
I think he's going to end up killing himself, personally.
Please don't say that.
No, I don't want him to kill himself.
No. For the love
But,
of his daughter, he better not, man.
But he just seems, he's like, dude, if you would have seen it,
I'm going to watch it
he's
later.
on the edge, dog. Like
He's
he
on the
needs,
edge.
Nah, he needs to be like legit talked off the edge, man.
Anyways, man, peace out to Rob Kardashian. Yo, we about to get into.
You do think he's gonna take his life? You're saying peace out?
He's not. I wasn't meaning it like that. I'm sorry, Rob. Yeah. I got love for your family, Rob. This is Hov in the building. Yo, this is Mike Divine. We're gonna get into my segment right now. This is called "We Ain't Black Enough for You." Today we getting a little bit deep, but we going deep, bro.
All right, that sounds kind of creepy.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 I'm black, 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 y'all, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, cause I'm black.
Yo, imagine that was an actual song.
Could you imagine?
Could that song come out today?
What would the hook be?
No. If that was the song, it's just that, and it came out today,
yeah.
you think it would hit? Considering the climate?
I would probably say yeah.
Shit, I'll download it.
Just to prove a point. Yeah, you black. Okay, you're black. I get it. I get it, man.
All right, man. What's the blackness this week?
All right, so I just wanted to talk on a little bit about, we've been talking about us being black, the sound of our voice, the way we dress and everything. Last week we touched on Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I'm wearing clothes from the Gap right now.
So
Go ahead.
Actually, I'm wearing Old Navy and Banana Republic, people,
All right.
and some H&M. But let's just take it a step further this week, just to get a little bit more into the blackness. I actually wanted to give people the dictionary definition, or we could say the Wikipedia piece of a definition of what blackness is to the North American culture.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. Census race definition of a black person is having origins of any sub-Saharan racial groups of Africa. It also includes people who indicate their race as black, African, or Negro, or who provide written entries such as African American, Afro-American, Kenyan, Nigerian, or Haitian. So we are all derived from those places. If you think about the history of being black,
Yeah.
if you even have a drop of black blood in your body, you are considered black, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why this topic is so touchy to me is because I'm multiracial myself in a sense. Like, my grandmother is Chinese, right? Which makes my mom half Chinese. But my mom still identifies herself as being black. My dad is black, but his mom is part Welsh.
Oh,
I
I didn't even know that.
Which is white.
Yeah, that's super
Right?
white.
So you have to think about black people as how we're categorized as being a specific way, right? So when you walk down the street and somebody sees your color of skin, they only see your color of skin. They do not see your DNA that's inside of you and what you're made up of.
Right.
So we're obviously going to be stereotyped. They're not going to walk up and say, don't arrest that guy. He's quarter white.
He's part Welsh.
Yeah, like, don't arrest that guy. He must be half white. It doesn't matter.
Whiter than you.
Yeah, he's whiter than you. Like, there's albinos in the black race. There's my daughter's half Italian, native Indian, black, and Chinese. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that makes her interracial. But at the same time, when she gets older, she's going to be viewed as black. So does she have to talk a certain way to be accepted in the black culture?
Yes.
Does she have to braid her hair a certain way to be accepted in the black culture?
Yes.
So what I'm trying to understand with the people who comment on our show and try to say you're not black enough, or are you guys white, and call us dorks, we can't change who we are, right? And the definition of blackness in the dictionary or Wikipedia states that black people were derived from their homeland, which is Africa. We didn't choose to be here. We didn't choose to be born this color, but we are. And this is who we are as a people, and we identify with that. And there's so many people in this world that are even lighter than Drake, that are lighter than Beyonce, that are as white as Charlize Theron, that are actually mixed.
Yeah, that's white.
So I this is such an endearing topic to me because I need people to understand that the way we hold each other at a distance, we need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Right? Because I have white friends, you have white friends, we have different nationalities in our family, our wives, whoever it could be, and we need to start treating each other with a little bit more respect and less at a distance. And that's why the clip that I sent you is really, really important, because what David Banner is speaking about really hits home for me.
Let's
I
get
don't
it.
know if you listen to the clip, but I want everybody to hear this.
Yeah, let's get into that
just
right
a portion of the clip. It doesn't have to be the whole thing.
No, it's like 18 minutes. I'm playing it for the rest of the show.
Get the hell out of here.
Now, Pac, I watched an interview of Tupac just recently, and he said he had a similar issue in his music, and they condemned him. And he said, "This is how I get my anger out. This is how I deal, because I can't do it in real life." Is this similar with you? How do you feel?
No, because I'm not angry. See, they say that I'm angry because I'm black and I'm not a comedian and I'm not laughing, playing, and joking. I'm not angry. I practice transcendental meditation. I'm a man of peace. I go inward. This is art. This is what it is for me. And I want to put the mirror in front of the face of America. Right. You know, how does it feel? Because think about it. In most black media, I'm talking about black folks, not even white folks. When we do movies for ourselves, we making slave movies too. Why can't we make superhero movies? Why can't we make some black folks make the same media that white folks want to see because we are catering to them? I'm trying to say this in every outlet. The biggest problem in our community is most black people don't want to be black. They blow up. They don't want to come back and do videos and talk to all hip hop, and all hip hop is the reason why they blew up in the first place. Most black people think white is right. Most black people try to find a rationale or reason and why it's okay that white people are killing black kids when cops don't make the same mistakes with white children. The Boston bomber can just get grazed in the arm. If he was black, he would have got shot in the face 450 times. You know, their kids rob banks and they're able to apprehend them without them even being hurt. If we scratch our ass, we get shot 40 times. You know, so for me, I think that most black leaders are cowards.
That's a fact, man.
That's some deep stuff, man. When I first heard that, like, I've been listening to a lot of David Banner. Like, David Banner, his motivational speaking and the way he speaks to the audience, man, he draws you in because he's speaking from a place of personal. Like, he's very personal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's true what he says, though. It's like a lot of black people don't find that they want to be black.
That's stupid to me, man.
It's like, embrace who you are. It's like it's almost like we're afraid to be who we are.
Yeah, and first of all, like, why the hell would you want to be white? No knock to white people, but like...
But why would a white person want to be black?
Lots of reasons.
No, and I don't mean that in the way I'm saying, but why would you not just want to be proud of who you are? Just be who you are.
But what I'm saying though is like just being influenced. Like there's reasons why people are drawn to our culture.
Oh yeah,
there's reasons why
absolutely.
people are drawn to the Asian culture, Indian culture. Not to say white people don't have culture, but what is so appealing about white culture? Why would anybody? Again, you should be proud of who you are.
Yeah, of course.
But when you're not of that Caucasian race, what is so appealing about that race other than I could walk down the street and not get shot?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And what he was saying too was about what you were saying about getting shot.
Yeah.
And it just rings so true to me. Like, you could have a guy walk into a church and kill all these black people and walk out without a scrape.
Yeah, that happened.
Just go to jail.
Yeah, that happened.
But if that was a black man going into a white church, shooting up the whole church,
I think you're giving us you're even stretching that. No. If it was a black man that walked into a church with all white people and we pushed a white person and they fell down, we would be shot and killed.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Just on term.
I'm just saying.
And that's how it is. So I mean, what David Banner was saying about him having to be angry, like, I meditate too. I practice a lot of that. Why is it that when you're black, you have to walk around with this certain attitude, or you gotta be angry at the world? We don't have to be angry at the world. We have to make our own destiny. We have to make our own way in this world. So why would I have to walk around being angry all the time just to prove I'm black with that attitude?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know the attitude I'm talking about?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Like how some,
but that's
like
a
some
stereo.
white girls that I dated used to say, "Oh, why do black girls always have to have this attitude on them?"
But that's a stereotype.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, why do we have
stereotype.
to have this specific personality and attitude in order to show how strong we are? You can still be strong and smile.
Of course.
You can still be strong and love.
Yeah.
You don't have to be strong and show hatred and animosity to to your allies.
Yeah.
Those people are supposed to be there to help you, not to be against you. So show empathy for them and show love and engage that.
What are you talking about? You talking about who's going to be there for you? Talking about black people, white people,
white
to be
people,
there for?
Chinese. We should.
Oh, you just mean in general?
Yeah, like don't separate yourself because you're black and you have to identify as being black and just stick in that one pocket because we're all here. We can't get, a lot of people are like, oh, we should have separate this, and we have this parade and we have this parade. But if we keep separating each other as a people, not black, white, whatever, we're never going to come together as one human. And that's what I have a huge problem with.
I get that. I do think that certain things should be celebrated. You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Just, you know what I mean? And we won't go down that road.
Well, I celebrate, like, Black History Month is very important to me.
Yeah.
Caravana was important to me until they started messing around with it.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different
Well, yeah,
things.
there's
like,
lots of things. But
there's
no,
lots of
yeah,
things.
like, I don't want your point to get lost because that's an excellent point. You're right. We all do need to connect. And with that, I want to get into the whole black and white thing. This is going to be so left field. I'm just going to go there.
And it's going left.
You know, Pac and Madonna were a thing.
Yeah, he talks about that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, that's so weird.
There are seemingly a lot of mismatched couples out there. I mean, look at Amber Rose and 21 Savage, for example. But one that really had a lot of people scratching their heads back in the day was Tupac and Madonna.
Pac fucked Madonna. Pac did fuck Madonna. He fucked Madonna. Pac fucked Madonna. He fucked Madonna.
Well, it seems Pac didn't just
fuck Madonna.
They were secretly in a full-blown relationship that ultimately ended because of their skin color. In a recently unearthed letter penned back in 1995 to Madonna by Tupac while he was in prison, the legendary rapper writes that he had to break things off because of their racial divide. Via TMZ, for you to be seen with a black man wouldn't in any way jeopardize your career. If anything, it would make you seem that much more open and exciting. But for me, at least in my previous perception, I felt due to my image, I would be letting down half of the people who made me what I thought I was. I never meant to hurt you. Publications at the time had a field day with the dating rumors which weren't confirmed by Madonna until 2015. In the letter, Pac touched on an interview Madonna gave that, quote, cut him deep. An interview where you said, I'm off to rehabilitate all rappers and basketball players or something to that effect. Those words cut me deep, seeing how I never known you to be with any rappers besides myself. It was at this moment, out of hurt and natural instinct to strike back and defend my heart and ego, that I said a lot of things. Pac then went on to invite the pop star to visit him in prison. I don't know how you feel about visiting me, but if you could find it in your heart, I would love to speak face to face with you. It's funny, but this experience has taught me to not take time for granted. It seems they squashed whatever tension they may have had in the air because Tupac continuously spoke very highly of her.
Madonna is real nice. She's a good person. She helped me a lot. She was real cool, like any one of my homeboys.
Tupac's letter to Madonna will go up for auction on July 19th with a starting bid of $100,000. With this last letter being sold for more than $170,000, insiders are expecting this one to go for much more.
Listen, I feel like Madonna's vagina would look like a can of tuna. But
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just feel like
Like
that.
it's just been used and abused?
Yeah.
Confused
so,
to lose.
Hearing Tupac and Madonna,
that's disturbing.
I mean, look, at the end of the day,
Madonna was hot though. At one point, she was.
I can't
hot.
say that. I can't say that.
No,
I can't say that.
Like
although,
a virgin,
I can't
erotica?
say. I could tell
Come
you.
on, man.
I could tell you, like in her age now, she still got she got a nice butt for a white girl, and at this age, she got a nice butt.
We're talking about Madonna here.
But I don't want to leave this. I'm talking about this Tupac Madonna thing. The fact that they were together, it kind of weirds me out.
But were they together?
They wanted to have a real relationship, but Pac was like, "Nah, I can't do that," which makes sense because any like real black leader, which is crazy, and I have to agree with it, even though it's crazy. If you're a black leader and you're, you know what I mean, you're trying to help your people progress and you're all about that message, you cannot have a white woman by your side. You can't do it. You can't.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Tell me.
No. I'm just saying, like,
nigga, you ain't a black leader.
But like I'm saying, no. But what I'm saying, well, I'm a black leader to my daughter.
Okay, but
But what I'm saying,
you're not moving like representing
a nation of people.
Exactly.
But at the same time, why is it? See, you're basing leading a nation of people over loving somebody of a different color.
No.
Just because you love your people doesn't mean that you can't love somebody of a different race.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
So why would
But
that
it's who you
change?
take as a wife, though. It's who you take as.
But what if he really truly loved Madonna, but he also loved
That's
black
cool.
people?
That's he could continue loving black
But he
people.
could still
you
be
gotta,
a black leader.
No, you got to fall back from that position.
You can't.
You have to.
But you still have a love and admiration for your people.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can have that.
Okay.
But no, that's gonna be no, that's gonna be a tarnish, man. That's gonna be.
It's
going
gonna
to
be a tarnish.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
a stain, and that's always gonna be brought up whenever you're on the stage or your podium or whatever, and you're preaching and you're doing your thing. People are always gonna be like, "Yo, you know, we got a white woman, right?"
Yeah.
You know he's got a white
No,
woman,
I
right?
hear you. I hear you. But
And at the end of the day, also you have to remember, like, it goes back to your original point about you know, loving who you are and, you know, being proud of who you are. Like some people, not just black people, but some people, they feel like they want to identify with that other race so much, whether it's a black person wanting to identify with the white race, Asian person wanting to, whatever. They'll get with that person. So it's like, oh, your race isn't good enough. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is when you're in a position like that, like optics, man, optics count. You can't imagine freaking Malcolm. Imagine Malcolm was dating like a Madonna. Are you crazy? No, you can't. I'm not saying it's right, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But anyways, I was talking to Karen about Madonna and Pac.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had a kid. That kid would be talented though, right?
You think?
Right?
Absolutely.
Or do you think it would turn out crazy like Will Smith and Jada? Because Will Smith and Jada, they're super talented, and then
their kids are just on another plane.
and then they turned out. I don't know what they turned
like,
out.
you know, no disrespect, man.
No,
because I don't like to talk about people's kids, but like, those are they grown.
Well, then can I talk about them? Then?
What I'm saying is though, like Jaden isn't a kid no more. Okay, he cut off the little dreads that he had on his head.
Jaden's a fish.
He's acting the damn fool. What's the little girl's name?
I don't even know.
She did that song. I whip my hair back and forth.
I don't even care.
It's like, but have you ever heard them talk in an interview?
What, the two kids now?
Oh my god.
Why are they?
They talk that stuff, and I don't want to say the name or on the radio and have people show up at my door. But they talk that outer space, different stuff, man. Like,
well, aren't their parents? Their parents are like Scientology.
I don't want to say the word. I didn't say the word.
I said the word.
But I'm just
damn it.
saying yes. Yeah.
And that's disappointing.
Why?
I can't believe Will. Okay, first of all,
but no. Will doesn't admit to being Scientologist.
That nigga's a Scientologist.
He's affiliated with it because of his friend Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise is a Scientologist.
Let me tell you something.
And but have you ever heard Will Smith talk and do motivational speaking?
Yeah,
that guy goes on a tangent. No, he's great, but he talks about things that are over your head that you can't even understand sometimes. I fly in the air like a sparrow. And I feel as though fear isn't something that I fear, but it's something that I embrace because, like, what are you talking about? Like, stop talking and just get to the point, man. Like,
now I want to say something because I don't want people to be thinking like, whatever. You could, whatever religion you want, that's your thing. But I just think Scientology is some bullshit. With that, I want to get into Raz Fresco.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So there's a new Raz Fresco joint out
Yes,
there.
sir.
If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you go on, what's that thing called again? What everybody has access to on their phones and at home?
What, Spotify?
No, the internet. So make
Make
sure you guys go
on the internet.
On the internet and check out the new Raz Fresco joint called Honey Brown, Money Brown. And like always, we never play the full record. We just play a little clip. We are running low on time, so we're gonna breeze through this. All right, let's keep it going.
Rolling. Mike, what up? Let's go. Rolling. Pouring out the yak, inside the act, inside the yak. Don't know how to act, no. Work so hard, chop it with an axe. You ain't gotta act, I can make it back. Money round, money round, hundreds. Money round, money round, hundreds. Money round, money round, hundreds. Money round, money round. Round hundreds, round hundreds, round hundreds. Yeah. Money round, money round. I got good grades, still skip. Got good game from the pimps. I got a little wave off the drink. I got the haze and I got the pink. What you smoking? She's want spotlight. I be running around the block like ducking from the cop lights. Way we living not right. Still got green, good dry ice. Short convos on the phone. Got dope in the cargoes. Danny got the ball low. I'ma raise it too high. I'm high in the condo. Young businessman. Money switching hands. Young Rod Kim. Paid in full, paid in advance. Off that double decimal digital. I got my money on schedule. Diversify the revenue. Snake your mess, what you never KRS, I'm the teacher. My blunt like Cohiba. I smoke like Khalifa. My nigga got a Nina. Cause niggas be finessing like it's cute. B.I.G. Give me the glue, huh? Pouring out the yak. Inside the act. Inside the yak. Don't know how to act. Work so hard. Trying to win the act. You ain't gotta act. I can make it back. Honey brown, money brown. Honey brown, money brown. Honey brown, money brown. Honey brown, money brown. Brown, 2016 brown bills, nigga. Money brown, money brown. Honey brown, money brown. Talk. Keep it
First of all, I want to say that Honey Brown, Money Brown is a tongue twister. If you're out there, I want you to say that like
Honey Brown, Honey Brown.
I want to know when he was in the
Money
studio, like, did he just bang that out? That was it easy?
I think it
Honey
probably
Brown,
was.
Honey Brown, Honey Brown, Money Brown. Okay,
Honey Brown, Honey Brown.
See,
Money Brown, Money Brown.
So you're saying Honey Brown, Money? No, you said Honey Brown, Honey Brown. It's Honey Brown, Money Brown.
But doesn't he double it up? Doesn't he go Honey Brown, Honey Brown, Money Brown, Money Brown?
I thought he says Honey Brown, Money Brown.
I don't know, but it's tough. I thought it was tight though. It's tough to say, but it
okay,
sounds tough.
You checked it out. What are your thoughts?
You know what? I don't really mind the track. The thing that I do like about it is that in his verses, there's no effect on the voice. Remember how we were talking about the effect on the voice?
Yeah.
There's no effect. There's no auto tune. There's no. So I applaud him for that.
Okay.
To just sticking to using his real voice and his real flow with no effect, so we can hang on and listen to what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
The video, the images were kind of cool. I mean, the video was pretty dope.
I know what image you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the girl in the second verse. You look fantastic. The bum is
that wasn't a bum. That
fantastic.
Was an ass. I'm sorry.
We're not swearing today.
But jackass, like Jack asked her.
Fine, the ass was fantastic. Mad props. Hand claps. Okay, listen. What are your thoughts on the song?
You know what? The song was okay. Like, it's not something that I would tune into and listen to all the time.
Let's give it out of 10.
But I'm gonna, out of 10?
Out of 10, nigga.
Right now, you just cussed, bro.
I said nigga.
You know what? Take that off the air right now. But I'm going to say 6 out of 10.
All right.
Because it's a cool listen. It was all right.
I'm going to give it a 7. No.
Okay.
I'm staying with the 7.
You're
I'll stay with 7. I like the beat.
And that was my first I've never heard of him before. Just,
an
FYI.
Yeah, no.
So for my first introduction, that's a cool track.
Yeah, Raz is dope. Give it a 7. Like the beat.
Yeah.
I like the hook. The hook is kind of catchy. The flow was good, and what I was hoping for, and he didn't.
Actually, sorry to chime in.
Go ahead, man.
But near the end of the song, his flow got better or something.
Well,
it's weird. Like the flow changed almost. Like he opened up and started rapping different near the end of the song. It was cool.
I just like the fact that as soon as I heard the beat and I kind of was peeping his flow, I'm like, is this just going to be a song where it's just about flow? No. He gave me some bars. I'm not saying they were like
not
cut your head
bars.
off bars.
No,
but at least I got bars. When you get this kind of beat, and
like
that
trap
kind of
beats.
You don't really catch that. So
except for like Dave East and Joyner Lucas.
Well, yeah, they're known for that. Yeah. So the fact that like I got that, thank you, Raz. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna give it a 7. Listen, if you guys haven't heard the record, go to YouTube, Raz Fresco, Honey Brown, Money Brown, Honey Brown, Money Brown. Now, so the video was directed by Rod Zilla. Make sure you guys follow Raz Fresco on Instagram, Raz Fresco on Twitter, Raz Fresco. And on Facebook, Raz Fresco. That's spelled RAZFRESCO.
That's
okay,
a lot of information, dude.
All right, we got to plug the artist, man. Come on now.
No, for real.
Okay, listen, we are running super tight on time, but you know what? We're not gonna do a classic report this week.
Aww.
We're not gonna do a classic report. Now, here's why we're not gonna do a classic report, because I don't want to leave without talking about this. All right, we have a very limited amount of time, but this is local to us, okay? And I feel like we should actually talk about it, all right?
Apples.
Mike Devin,
bro.
You're new to this. Peep this.
This is Egerton Ryerson. He has his own statue. He has a university named after him, but he also played a pivotal role in a very dark moment in Canadian history. Tonight, the latest in a controversy over on campus over whether this statue should be removed and whether Ryerson should have to change its name.
Egerton Ryerson was one of the founding fathers of the residential schools.
Phyllis McKenna is an Indigenous student at Ryerson. She and others say this statue of Egerton Ryerson is a painful reminder and needs to come down.
They decided that no Indigenous person should have an education over grade 3, and that we should be trained to become servants and farmers.
Egerton Ryerson was a Methodist minister, educator, and politician back in the 1800s. He's also considered the architect of the residential school program, a devastating policy that resulted in some 150,000 Indigenous children being removed from their communities and stripped of their culture. The Ryerson Student Union has sparked a wave of controversy by issuing these demands. Remove the statue, create an Indigenous-only space, that there be mandatory Indigenous content in all programs, and that there be a change to the name of Ryerson University. Hundreds have responded on the Student Union Facebook page. So you want all Ryerson alumni, including me, to have a degree with an institutional name that no longer exists? To lessen the credibility of so many students' degrees, only to serve your personal vendetta against a deceased historical figure? As an Aboriginal Canadian and Ryerson student, I think removing the statue is stupid. We're supposed to remember and make sure things like these never happen again, not erase our history.
Listen, with that being said, that's super crazy. Look, I don't think that they should change the name of the school because, like, come on. Think about all those people that spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Their degree or that piece of paper is going to be worthless. It's not even going to have the name of the university on it anymore.
Exactly.
I do agree with removing the statue.
Yeah, the statue.
Take the statue down.
Yeah, if the statue was a representation of that, take the statue down.
Take it down.
It's not that big of a deal to take a statue down.
Exactly. Having Aboriginal courses mandated. I mean, we ain't even getting that. We get a month and it's the shortest month. Now, I'm not saying they shouldn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I just...
People got to stand up for their rights.
But I also think you need to know who you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Like, let's be for real. You know who you're dealing with, the white man at this point. Listen, I got love for white people, but I'm just saying, it's not like you're just going to get that.
No, you're going to be fighting a serious battle for years to come.
So to wrap it up and keep it simple and not just, and I don't mean to say it like that because this is a serious issue.
That is a very
What are your thoughts on this?
Let's my wife being
point.
half Aboriginal, I don't even know if she knows about this story.
Yeah.
Me having friends that actually went to Ryerson, growing up. I mean, that's a touchy subject. Like, how are you going to, whoever looked into the history of that person into Ryerson, to take it that far, like that's pretty intense.
So,
man. Like,
what should they do?
I personally think that they should take the statue down.
Okay.
Changing the name, I think that's pushing the bar a little bit.
I think so.
I don't think it's necessary to do that. But if that statue represents what they were saying, they need to pull the statue and get it out of there.
Let us know what you guys think, man. Leave it in the comments. I'm with Divine on this. Take the statue down.
Yeah.
Changing the name, I think, is a stretch.
Yeah, I don't think they should change the name.
No, I don't think so at all. But again, this is our opinion. Your opinion definitely counts just as much, maybe even more. Let us know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. We're out of here. This is the Chop Up episode 11. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at I'm Chris Green and Instagram on The Ignorance is Free with a Z.
And this is Mike Divine. You can follow me on Twitter. So I was going to say Instagram.
Nigga, you don't have an Instagram.
No. What kind of gram? An instant gram?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Instant gram. No, but you can follow me on Twitter at Mike Divine Music with a K. Yeah, man. Next week we'll have a classic report for you. It's here. It's here. We just can't do it. So screw you.
A big shout out to Mike Boogie and of course Maximum FM. You guys were here every single week.
Thank you so much, Mike Boogie.
Saturday from 9 to 10. Listen, if you're catching the tail end, like always, the episode's going to be going live right at 10 o'clock on our YouTube channel. That's The Ignorance is Free with a Z. Make sure you like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment. You comment, we're going to shout you out on the show. There was comments, we missed it too, but we only got an hour. So with that being said, Shaw Prince, I'm gonna kill you, and super nigger black powers activate. Thank you.